The Oklahoma City Thunder closed out the Indiana Pacers in Game 7 of the 2025 NBA Finals, winning 103-91, capping off one of the better seasons in NBA history, as they went 68-14 in the regular season and then won the final. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander won Finals MVP after winning regular season MVP, a rare accomplishment that not many people do. Even Nikola Jokic, who I think is the best player in the game today, hasn't yet done that. Finished with 29 points, 12 assists. But the elephant in the room and the real story was Tyrese Haliburton leaving the game 7 minutes in and not coming back, suffering what turned out to be a torn Achilles. We will discuss the Tyrese Haliburton injury soon enough. But I actually want to start with the Thunder and ask this question. Is their NBA Finals win tainted because of the Tyrese Haliburton injury? And if so, how tainted? I'm somebody who picked the Thunder in 5 games unless they lost game 1, in which case I picked them to win in 6 games. I was wrong. It went all the way to game 7. I'm also somebody who thinks Tyrese Haliburton's playoff performances are overrated. I'm not as high on him as everybody else. But I also think when your best player goes down 7 minutes in and already had 9 points, there is something to be concerned about, even though Indiana was trailing by just 2, I believe, when he went down. What really stands out to me is that Oklahoma City's offensive production was not there in this game. So you have to think Tyrese Haliburton would have been able to make a difference. And here's why. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, yeah, he went to the free throw line a lot again. That's your typical SGA hate where people are going to say he was drawing fouls. He did have a double-double, 29 points, 12 rebounds. But SGA was 2 of 12 from 3. 8 of 27 from the field. Highly inefficient. I mean, that's like a game 7 of Kobe's in the 2010 NBA Finals. Okay, SGA was not good in this game. So with that said, particularly when you consider Jalen Williams was only 7 of 20. Rick Carlisle's adjustments still worked on him. Luguentz Dort was 3 of 10. They were 11 of 40 from 3, under 30%. I don't think, yes, I know they only turned it over 7 times, but I don't think, and Indiana turned it over 21 times. That ended up being a huge difference, but I don't think there's any way to look at this series and look at this game and not think that if Tyrese Haliburton didn't play, that Indiana may not have won this game. I got to be honest. I think that's a very strong possibility now. And because of that, yeah, I have to say OKC's title win is tainted. And it's largely tainted. Injuries happen. It's part of the game. It sucks. But it's tainted because of how bad SGA played from an efficiency standpoint. You can't play that bad and get the Finals MVP and me not say it was by default. It was by default. I'm sorry. SGA's Finals win and his Finals MVP was totally by default. It is not as legitimate as other players who won the regular season title and won the Finals MVP. It's just not. I can't go there. Not after the way that played out. So with that in mind, sorry SGA, but yeah, I firmly believe that this is a tainted Finals. And guys, here's the big problem with the NBA right now. This is an underrated problem with the NBA that is not being talked about. People are addressing the ratings decline and things like that, and there's a lot of reasons. Part of it is how people consume the NBA content, because you're seeing hockey ratings decline too. But a big part of the NBA ratings decline, I think, more than anything, is the vast majority of titles have been tainted over the past 11 years. Let me say that again. To me, the biggest reason for the NBA Finals ratings decline has been the vast majority. Excuse me, let me start that over. The biggest reason for the decline in ratings behind the NBA is that the vast majority of Finals championships have been tainted the past 11 years. In 2015, you had Kyrie and Kevin Love get injured for the Cavs, in which Golden State won the series in 6 games. In 2016, LeBron led Cleveland back from a 3-1 deficit to win the series 4-3, all because Draymond Green was suspended in Game 5. In 2017 and 2018, Kevin Durant joined forces with the Warriors for 2 cheap rings that no one considers legitimate. In 2019, the Warriors lost to the Raptors in the finals because Kevin Durant and Klay Thompson both suffered injuries. In 2020, you had the COVID bubble when the Lakers won it. In 2021, you had the shortened season post-COVID, which the Bucks won. And now in 2025, you had Tyrese Haliburton go down in Game 7 with an injury. This has been the key problem for the NBA. This has been a huge problem for the NBA, is that I don't understand how, with load management increase, finals have been getting tainted. This is the great irony. They're sacrificing regular season ratings for load management for the playoffs, and yet injuries are up at key moments in the playoffs. Maybe it's just bad luck, but it's weird that it's happened like that. And because of that, because of the tainted finals, combined with the load management of the regular season that I don't blame teams for doing, but they got to do it for the playoffs, and it does hurt the regular season ratings. It's killing NBA ratings overall, and it needs to be addressed. It's a really, really, really big deal. OKC beating Indiana adds to that. I hate that it adds to that, but it does. Also, where does this Oklahoma City Thunder team rank among the greatest teams of all time? Where does this Oklahoma City Thunder team specifically rank among the greatest teams of all time? I'm not sure they're top 5. I get they won 68 games. They were incredibly, incredibly elite throughout the regular season. They rolled through the regular season, but they did struggle in a way that you should not be struggling if you're them. And I got to say, I honestly do believe that I think there's teams that were better. And I'm just going to go down the list. I don't think this Oklahoma City Thunder team is top 5. I'm sorry, I don't, and I know that's controversial. But let me just name the teams that are absolutely 100% better than them. The 95-96 Bulls were better. They don't rival the 95-96 Bulls. Oklahoma City went 68-14 in the regular season and needed a Game 7 to win the NBA Finals against Oklahoma State went 68-14 in the regular season and needed a Game 7 to win the NBA Finals, and then the best player on the other team got hurt in that Game 7. Meanwhile, the 95-96 Bulls went 72-10 in the regular season and didn't let any series go beyond 6 games that year. They don't rival the 71-72 Lakers, who went 69-13 and won the NBA Finals 4-1. They don't rival the 96-97 Bulls, who also went 69-13 and won the 97 NBA Finals against the Jazz in 6 games. Now, the 91-92 Bulls and the 85-86 Celtics are 2 other teams that this Oklahoma City team doesn't rival. I know both of those teams had 1 less win than the Thunder. Both the 85-86 Celtics and the 91-92 Bulls went 67-15, but they were super dominant, super elite, and they pretty much manhandled their way through the season in a way that Oklahoma City did not do it. And particularly the 91-92 Bulls, once again, they won the finals and didn't let it go 6 games. The 85-86 Celtics won the finals against the Rockets and didn't let it go 6 games. When you take all that into account, this Oklahoma City Thunder team is not a top 5 team of all time. I'm sorry.